Hey everybody, Vin here. Welcome back to the kitchen. Today we are making a prime rib. On this baking tray right now I have a prime rib, about 6 pounds. It was sitting out for about 3 hours to get up to room temperature. I salted it. Now what we have to do is take some paper towels and just kind of pat it dry. Just a little bit. Alright, patted it down real quick. Let's get a roasting pan out. Alright, I'm pretty sure everyone out there has had one of the aunts, uncles, mom, dad who had one of these big roasting pans with the ridges on the bottom. So now that we got the prime rib in the roasting pan, season a little more. And I forgot to mention, I'm supposed to take a knife and drag it along the tops of the ribs just to about halfway. You don't want to get into the thick part. Alright, now that we're getting ready here, put some more salt on it. Some fresh sea salt. Some black pepper. Just like that. And a little bit of garlic powder. And then what we're going to do is take a meat probe like I've got, go into the thickest part of the roast, just like that. Now what we're going to do is put this in the oven at 500 degrees for about 15 minutes. Oh, almost forgot something. I'll take a little bit of beef broth, put it at the bottom of the pan, just for some moisture. There. Now we'll put it in the oven at 500 degrees for 15 minutes. The timer is set. Thermometer is going. Just 15 minutes at 500, or the hottest temperature your oven can get. So you might be wondering, why 500 degrees? That seems like a really high temperature. Well, we're only doing 500 for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to bring the temperature down. That high temp is just to brown the prime rib a little bit. Then we're going to bring the temp down and continue cooking the prime rib until we get about 130 degree internal temperature. So the 15 minutes passed. Lower the temperature of the oven down to 325, and this is not something you want to wing it with. So if you have a meat thermometer, I recommend using it. I've got one of these, with the separate probes and all that. It's wireless. I use it for my smoker. Prime rib's too expensive. So err on the side of caution. Use a meat thermometer. Keep an eye on it, but we're going to wait until this gets up to 130 degrees. We are almost at that magic number of 130. So what we're going to do is, when we hit 130, we're going to put the lid on the roasting pan and let the meat rest for 20 to 30 minutes. Yep. So now we just have the prime rib resting. Ooh la la. Let it sit in there for about 15 minutes, let some of the juices come out, because we got to make the gravy. It's going to be so good. While the prime rib is resting, I got the gravy started. And what's in this little pot here is a 1/4 cup of the drippings from the prime rib. All the fat and good. So we're going to get this heated up a little bit and keep going. Now that we got the fat warmed up a little bit, what we're going to do is add in a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Just add it in. We're going to whisk it in and let the flour completely absorb the fat, because we're making a roux here. We're making a gravy. Now, you can make a typical au jus, but I think a gravy is so much better. Nice rib sticking goodness. What we're going to do is we're going to let this start to bubble a little bit and keep on going. And for all the people who are screeching about me using a wire whisk, There you go. I got a nice silicone coated one now. It's bubbling a little bit, so we got to keep whisking. We don't want to burn the flour fat mix, so we got to keep it moving. Alright, we got some good heat going here. Nice consistency that we're looking for. Now we got to add 4 cups of beef broth. Whisk that in as you mix it. Now, you don't have to use beef broth. You can use milk, water for some crazy reason, if you want to use water, or beer. But I figured we're going to go with the beef broth. Now, this is where you would season this with whatever herbs you see fit. I mean, thyme, ginger, whatever. Add some flavor to the gravy. We're going to whisk this, make sure the roux is incorporated fully. And then we're just going to season with some salt and pepper. Got the prime rib rested. See the bones coming out a little bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just go along the bone and separate it from the rest of the rib roast. Bone is out. Just like that. And the cool thing about this is you can boil this and make a really nice beef stock. So put that back in our pan. What we're going to do is you're going to slice just like this. Just through the prime rib. As you can see, it's very juicy. Phenomenal. But this is how you make a prime rib. Slice it, serve it with the nice gravy we made, and enjoy. But please like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. Let's get this channel out there and get more viewers and show off what we do over here. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.